My name's Hector, and this is my IB result reaction video. So today is July 6th, meaning that results are going to come out in a few minutes. And I just wanted to come on to make one of these reaction videos because I used to watch them all the time during the diploma for inspiration, and I felt like it was only right for me to make my own. In case you don't know what the IB is, I'll try to explain it quickly. It is an international program that's 2 years long that you do in grade 11 and grade 12. In this program, you have to take 6 courses, 3 of which are at a higher level, meaning slightly more content and slightly more difficult, and the 3 others at a standard level, meaning slightly less content, a little easier. And then in addition to these 6 subjects, you need to do 3 core components, one of which is TOK, which is essentially a philosophy class. The other one is the extended essay, which is a long research paper that needs to be 4,000 words. And then the last component is CAS, which stands for Creativity, Activity, and Service, and it is essentially mandated extracurricular activities. So the subjects I didn't really get to pick my subjects because I went to a very small IB program with only 9 students doing the diploma and 30-something doing certificate. So they weren't really my choice. But the subjects I did were IB HL Literature A, literature. For my other HLs, I did HL Chemistry and HL Biology. And then for my SLs, I did SL History, French B, and Math AA. I'm going to start by making some predictions. So my school predicted me a grade of 44 out of 45, which is very, very high standards. It's important to note also that I already did history and French last year in M2025, so I already know I scored a 7 in both of those. My personal prediction is not, I don't think I'm going to get the 44, but I really hope to still get in the 40s. So I put like my teacher's predictions and my personal predictions up on the screen here for you to see. Okay, I'm sorry, my screen recorder was not working, so I have the video from my computer, like the screen capture, and the video, like the audio and my face on my phone, so I'm sorry if it's a little bit, like, off. I apologize. My screen recorder was just giving me difficulty. Okay, the results are out. To be honest, I'm not too nervous just because I'm in Ontario, and I'm going to an Ontario university, and the admissions matter, they don't depend on my IB results, just my Ontario grades. So I'm not feeling too nervous, but still, I'm more nervous than I was expecting to be. Like, these grades only really matter for my ego. Okay, let's see. They're all here. Okay, I'll start by revealing history and French, since I already know those. History, I was lucky. I just scraped it. Scraped a 7. That's okay. Okay, I don't know. I think I'm going to do biology first. Biology felt like my best exam. My IA was good. My paper 1 and 2 were good, I think. Let's see. I'm really hoping for a 7. I'm going into biomedical engineering, so a 7 in biology would be good. Okay, I'm nervous. Okay, come on. 7. I'm like stalling. Okay, just press it. Yeah, 7. Nice. How much? 73. Okay, that's pretty good. I was kind of expecting to be like in the 80s or 90s just because I felt like the exams went really well. But you know what? A 7's a 7. Can't complain. 7's a 7. Okay, what should we do next? No, I should have maybe made like a list before I started this. I think I'm gonna go math next. Math is definitely my favorite subject of the IB. I got 7s in pretty much every single test and mock we did, so I'm really hoping that I get a 7 too. The exams, but paper 1 was a bit iffy, but paper 2 and my IA were very, very strong, so I'm hoping that carries me to a 7. Okay, come on, 7. Yeah, 7. Okay, 79 out of, you need 73. Okay, I did well in math, like I thought. My friend texted me that he got a 92 in math. I don't know how he did that. Some genius stuff, I don't know. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna do talk next too, okay. This one's graded from like E being the worst and A being the best. My teacher predicted me on the 2 assignments, we did 10 out of 10 on both of them, which I think was a bit optimistic, but I still think I'm going to get an A. I put lots of effort into TOK, so hopefully it's an A. Okay, come on, TOKA. Nervous again. I know my E is not very good, so this needs to carry me. Okay, come on. Yes, A. Oh, 25. Okay, not the 30 out of 30 like you thought, but 25's pretty good. Solid. Okay, I guess we have to do EE next. I did my EE in math because I'm going into engineering next year, like I said. And my school only offered SL mathematics, so I wanted to challenge myself by doing an EE in it. But I don't think that was a smart idea in the end. I spent like so much, my EE took forever. I did it, and it was also kind of like not typical for a math EE. Like looking at the other examples, I kind of was not what they did. So I'm really hoping that they liked it at least a little bit. I'm hoping for a C. C, hopefully not a D. Definitely not an E. I really hope it's not an E. I don't think it's going to be, but at least a C. My teacher predicted me a B, but I think that was optimistic. Okay, come on. Let's see. Math E. Come on, not a D, not a D. B. B. Damn. Okay, I actually did better than I thought. Oh, 20. Oh, almost a... Well, not that close to an A, but like pretty close. Okay, that was way better than I thought. I guess math E's are like high risk, high reward. I don't recommend it though. Do English. It's probably going to be easier. Okay. 2 left. These are the 2... Oh, wait, that means I got 3 points. Nice. Okay, everything's been pretty good so far. Can't complain. Okay. Now here's the serious one. So chemistry, I didn't do very good on my IA. I only got a 6. And then I was really hoping for a 7. But that means I need to do a really good performance on the exam to make up for the IA. And it was my last exam, so I was kind of burnt out, to be honest. I didn't study as much as I should have. So paper 1 was like quite terrible. Paper 2 was like okay. So I'm tripping over my words. It was okay. I'm nervous. But I don't think it's good enough to get me to the 7. So I'm just hoping for a 6, not a 5. Come on, 6 in chemistry. Nice. Okay, 6. Solid. Oh, okay. I was actually like closer to the 7 than I thought I'd be. 3 marks away. Coolio. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not like as excited about this one because I was predicted a 7, but it's fine. 6 is still pretty solid. The paper B this year was quite rough in times. I mean, I think I'm in times of 1. There's like one of the questions I just could like barely answer anything. So 6 makes sense. Okay, English. English was definitely my worst subject. My teacher predicted me a 6. My IO and HLSA actually did like scored 7s, but I was always bad at like writing paper 1s and paper 2. My paper 1 was like about my average. Paper 2 on the other hand was absolute gong. It was just terrible. You're supposed to write about 1,500 words, like quite a lot. I wrote, I think, about 800. I just cannot focus, and the questions I got did not match with my text at all. So that was my worst. That was my exam I was most disappointed with, English paper 2. So I feel like at most I scored a 4 on that, if I'm gonna be nice to myself. So I feel like hopefully I got a 5 or 6. 6 would be like best case scenario. Hopefully not a 4. Okay, come on, English. I also like I would not have done English HL if I had the choice. I'm definitely more of a STEM person. So yeah, but you know what? We did anyway. We survived. Okay, come on. English, 5 or 6. 5 or 6. 6! 6. Okay, nice. Oh, yeah, I just scraped it. Okay, you know what? That's good. 6 is a 6. That makes sense, though, with how my paper 2 went. Okay. Wait, I think that means I got 43. Nice. And diploma awarded. We finished the IB, got a great mark. I would just wanted anything 40 plus, so 43 is pretty amazing. Yeah, I'm proud of myself. I'm just trying to like process this. It's just so much. Nice. Okay, I guess time for the end of the video. Congratulations to everyone who got their results today. I hope it went well. And if it didn't, you know what? The exam grades don't define you. It's the experiences that you gain through IB. And those will never leave you. I hope you have a great day, and thank you for watching.